Hello, 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 beautiful internet people. What is going on? This is Miss Mika. This is Miss Mika. I hope you all are doing beautiful today. It is, what is today? The 3rd. July 3rd. Yes, Thursday. 11 days sober from the Black and Male. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I am proud of myself. Haven't had any real crazy cravings for it. So yeah, I'm feeling good. So we're gonna use this deck that doesn't have a name. I think we'll hopefully just get maybe 3 cards and then use a different deck. We'll see. We're using this view because my goddamn ring light is sucks. This is the second ring light that just doesn't work for me. So I need to find a way to either get a really good ring light or an alternate way that I can use to get more lighting. So we'll see. But here we are. Let's see what we get. All right. Appreciative for the past, grateful for my present, thankful for blessings yet to come. So that is a great way to manifest, to be thankful for everything, even the past where there was shit that fucked you up or stuff that it was hard to, hard to get over. Even things that were painful to us or traumatic. If you can at least see maybe the lesson in it, or it still take away, there are some positives. There had to be some positives. Maybe even take those with you. It's easier said than done, especially depending on the circumstances and what type of situation you were in. But I guess just trying to be appreciative or just thankful. Just thankful for being able to wake up this morning. Thankful to get into a car that has half a tank of gas, because you remember at one point in your life that you were running on E and didn't have any money to fill the tank up. Or thankful that you get tomorrow off, even if you do or don't celebrate the 4th of July. Being able to stay at home. And just be thankful for things today. Okay, so we have child CA, physically, mentally, emotionally, or mistreating a child. So that's one of those things where I say things are a little bit deeper for other people, and it's not as easy to take a positive from a negative situation or a situation that caused a lot of pain. Wow. Can we put the past behind us? And the primary color is blue. Refreshing, depth, sincerity, stability, trust, friendly, soothing, sadness, spiritual or religious connotations. I don't like how this energy feels. This either feels for some this feels for some like this is someone who has hurt you in the past, and they're not as apologetic as they are They just want to squash this and they want things to be okay. If I'm going to try to spin this to make it not so heavy feeling, oh, excuse me, this could be someone who treated you as a child. You could have been a grown adult. And this is someone who tried to mentally, emotionally abuse you. Try to mind fuck you or manipulate you with the feelings you had for them. Let's get 2 more from this deck. Oh, look at that. 2 more. I believe in myself. I believe in my inner self. I believe in my inner guidance. I believe in my inner truth. I believe in my inner strength. Then we have, in the past, my lessons were learned through confusion, through pain. With you, I heal and grow through love, through compassion. Thank you for holding space for me to feel safe, safe enough to love unconditionally, safe enough to receive love unconditionally. So, oh my God, this is like a heavy message. You have healed or in the process of healing from something or someone in your past that mistreated you. This color blue is significant. When the colors come up, when I see the blue, one of the first things I see is a police officer's uniform. It makes me think of like the blue wall. Not that that is significant here. It could be. But it makes me think of that. So police officer or something to do with the law could be significant. But I feel as if this is you who is in this energy of massive, 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 massive healing from a situation or from a person that mistreated you greatly. Just this card alone with, in the past, my lessons were learned through confusion, through pain. You either were the type of individual who learned their lessons the hard way. There's some people who can learn lessons through other people. There's some of us that have to make the mistake once or twice or 3 or 4 or 5 times before we decide, oh, okay, wait, that's I'm supposed to do something different, or I should do something different. But there could also be people who have to be in a situation to get beat down and browbeaten before they decide to leave. Or, I was going to say heal, but how can you heal while being in that type of energy? Once there's a little headway in healing, you're getting browbeat again with this emotional or mental abuse. It could be physically or it could be any of them. But I'm trying to stay out of that. I don't want to get specific with regard to those two. But now you are in a situation where either you found this in yourself or you found someone that allowed you to find that in yourself. And I don't mean it someone who gave you permission, but it was just someone who allowed you to be you, allowed you to Allow you to be open enough and vulnerable enough to give this person your heart. For this person to see you naked, not just in the flesh, but in the soul, in the spirit. This is someone that you can trust, and you know that this person has your back. And not that it's just like, it's more like a respect thing. Honoring who you are. So with the can we put the past behind us, could be you having a conversation with your like inner child energy. The child that was abused. The child that was afraid to speak out. The child that was afraid to defend oneself. The child that was afraid to show emotion, or maybe showed too much emotion. Showed too much affection. It was either the energy of not putting enough into it and then just pouring everything into it. Someone who could have thought that their body was a means of receiving love. That it was a prerequisite. Not understanding the sacredness of who they are and what they possess. But someone has moved past that. In this middle here, we have, I believe in myself. I believe in my inner self. I believe in my inner guidance, my inner truth, my inner strength. This is someone who has risen up from the trenches, from the fucking pits of of their shadow, to come out and be able to say, yo, I went through some really fucked up things. I was around some really fucked up people. And I'm appreciative for my past. I don't want to make it seem like you have to go through abuse in order to be strong, because that is not the case whatsoever. But in whatever ugliness that you were involved in, you are appreciating the past for the strength that you were able to get out of it. It's like you can see the lesson in the situation, whatever it is. You can see the everything from a bird's eye point of view. You can see the whole movie and see all the moving pieces and understand why they moved the way they did, or why they had to move the way they did. And because of this past, it brought you into this present that you're now grateful for. You believe in yourself. You believe in your own truth. You believe in who you are authentically. So you could be this person is put the past behind us. Is, let's say this is an individual that you're dealing with that never apologized to you, or never put forth any energy of remorse or regret, disappointment in their own actions. This person has never spoken to you to try to relieve anything that they've done, or try to reconcile their actions. This, can we put the past behind us? This is you, like, I don't need that, and I don't need your forgiveness. I don't need your explanations. I don't need to understand why or how or where, whatever took place. I don't need to understand anything, because I understand me. Because I have forgiven me, I've forgiven you. I haven't forgotten, You have to keep that in the mental Rolodex, not as a means to harp on it or feel bitter or anything. That's the furthest thing. But that mental Rolodex for me is a reminder of who you are, the character of person you are, the integrity in who you are. And it reminds me of, oh, remember, you've forgiven them and there are no hard feelings. However, that's not someone you could be trusted. So I use that as, I guess it's like my discernment radar tracker. I don't know. But that is what it is. So with this blue energy, which is primary, like the main character type of energy, it's refreshing, it's depth, it's sincerity, stability, trust, friendly, soothing. We have the sadness and spiritual religious connotations. So it's you've gone through something. Maybe there's this feeling of sadness now. Not that it's these feelings that are coming from you that you're still in this sadness, but it's like a sadness for, it's almost like feeling sorry for a situation. This would be the same feeling you would have if you heard another story from someone and you were able to empathize with their feelings. You'd be like, oh my God, that's fucked up. I feel so sad. It's not anything that you're taking personal. It's the collective energy. It's the not understanding that someone needs to, let's say, be punished for something, but still understanding that they deserve some type of grace too. Trust in yourself. Going into the depths. Like someone had to truly go really deep within themselves in order to be in this type of energy. And this purple, these are both in purple, which speak to your crown chakra energy, connection to the divine. This is someone who understands, like they understand themselves. With the magician energy, shape-shifting, being resourceful, being open, being able to, being able to transmute energy, manipulate energy to gain success, not in a dark, shadowy type of way, but in a way where you take this pain and you bring it into some type of purpose. You progress from this energy and you don't allow it to make you bitter and resentful. There's going to be a period, there's going to be many periods possibly until you, this is like, we're healing all the time. So I feel like we're always tested to see how far we've come in the process. And if you are paying attention, you can see where in the past you would react this way, or your first thought would be this, and then the next time around you might have still thought the same thought, but you came out of that a little quicker. You're like, hey, that's not the right way for me to thinking about that situation. Maybe the next time you hear it, you're in a state where you're emotional and you may react emotionally to it, but you're able to draw yourself back. Until when I thought that I used to curse like a sailor, and I still curse, trust and believe. But like when I was out in the street or road rage, or if I'm talking about something that was pissing me off, I could like curse like a sailor. And I was driving with the mister to take him to work once. This was like many years ago. And this woman was saying how she stopped cursing and how calmer she was. And I'm thinking, I don't know how that would ever happen. And now I understand where she was coming from. Again, I still curse. But I find pleasure in cursing in certain certain situations and scenarios. Not when I'm upset, unless I'm channeling energy. Because when I'm channeling someone's energy, I'm picking up their anger. I'm picking up the shit that they want to say, that they want to express. But yeah. So that's what this gives me. Let us get a few cards. Appreciative for my past. This is the Four of Wands and the Five of Swords. Someone could have gotten the Four of Wands is like your home life, your stability, where you feel safe at. This is the place where it's like family energy. We have Aries and Aquarius right here. So it's this community. This is someone being able to see the goodness in their past. Oh, excuse me. Being able to appreciate someone that they had a relationship with or a situation that they were in, able to take something good out of it. I had a ex-friend, and the stuff that I found out is really wild. We're no longer friends anymore, but it was a very long friendship. And there are things about the friendship that I'll still appreciate, things that I learned from her, even times that we had, because I think that if she had made better, definitely if she had made better choices in her life, things would be a lot different. But it didn't take away from the fact that there were times that she was there for me when I needed her. So I still appreciate that. Although with the Five of Swords, it's like I now see you for who you truly are with the messages that are coming. Like you're not being you're not being gaslit. You understand things for what they were or what they are. At the bottom we have the Tower. This is shit being blown up. This is a soft tower though. A softer tower than I've seen in other decks. But this tower has butterflies on it. Transformative energy. This is the energy of someone not allowing this tower that came to tear them down, but to help transform their energy and build them up into this belief in themselves, their connection to the divine. This could also be someone who wants to come and apologize for the things that they've put you through. But I'm pretty sure, I just feel like this has more to do with you as an individual. You and your own sovereignty. The Tower, when it comes around, is not here to take away anything that is stable, because anything that's stable is built on a strong foundation. Why would the Tower come and break anything down? But when there's shit that's faulty in a situation, lies, deception, this could be self-deception, lying to yourself, any type of trickery, anything that's not built on truth, the Tower comes through. So something, and when you think of blue, you think of true blue. Police are protective energies. True blue. True blue could also be a friend. Loyal energy. This abuse could come from a friend. Like child abuse, like I said, it could be that you're in a relationship with, say you have friends, and you have a friend who's like the mother of the group. Or maybe she's like slightly older than you, or he is slightly older than you, or he's the father, like, energy of the group. Maybe that's just something on the role that they take on, the nurturer, the provider, the take carer. That could be child abuse in terms that this person you're either older than, I mean, they're older than you, or you are seen to them as someone they have to take care of. But again, it could also be what it says. What other information do we need? The sun. Oh. So the sun speaks to your inner child. This is the Six of Cups. It talks about the past. This particular Six of Cups makes me think of your childhood or your upbringing and you growing into adulthood. We have the dog here, which speaks to loyalty, friendship. This could be a friend that you grew up with. This could be you, like I said, your energy and you healing your inner child. Opening yourself up, becoming vulnerable. Remember I said, and this is didn't I, in a relationship, yeah. If this is someone that you can open up to, that you can become like literally naked in front of this person, physically, spiritually, and soulfully. Just, you open up everything to this person because there's trust. So this is you believing in yourself. This is you believing in your inner guidance. This is you becoming, the sun is the center of the solar system. All the planets rotate around the sun. Finding your inner strength. Finding your inner star. Inner and outer star. And this is a releasing energy with the Five of Cups. Slowly letting things go. And this is the healing I was talking about. Where the lesson is coming upon you now. And this is you releasing whatever in your past that you're still holding on to, because there's still a cup here. We've released 3 of these cups. We're on number 4, and there's still one more to go. And this one actually looks like a big one. So whatever this child abuse energy is, it's something very, both of these are cups energy. And then the child, it's something from your childhood, something from someone's childhood. Not for everyone, but yes. Something that you've carried with you into adulthood. Someone can have a pet that they had when they were a child and now they are an adult. Something about that pet passing on, and I'm sorry about that. With the world here. Someone could be getting a new pet after that. Or something that's going to bring excitement into your life. After releasing whatever this is something emotional, an emotional release. It brings about this closure with the world. It's almost like a graduating energy. Maybe it's something that you never thought you would be able to release. Maybe you really need to pay attention to the progress you've made. Sorry, it just made me think of something personal, that I was so focused on what was still wrong with the situation that I didn't pay attention to the things that had changed. The things that were once really loud and now are quiet because they are healing themselves. So we have Leo and Scorpio energy here. Alright, and what about, can we put the past behind us? It's ironic that, can we put the past behind us, and in the past, and this Six of Cups, which speaks about the past. Then we have an Emperor energy. I don't like this. with this coming out with the Emperor energy, with in the past my lessons were learned through confusion, through pain. This could very well be like someone's significant other, someone who they consider a divine partner, but someone who caused a lot of caused a lot of pain, a lot of confusion. This could also be someone's boss. Something could have happened at someone's job, and it was something that they carried with them. This could also be someone's like dad, uncle, grandfather, someone of authority, a teacher, police officer. If it's someone who has some type of authority, like this could be like a judge or something. If this person has a lot of authority in terms of power, then this person could be trying to put some type of pressure on someone in order to keep them from saying something, keep them from talking. With the Ace of Cups at the bottom, this is someone who you have love for, or they have some type of love for you, or that is the relationship that you should have. But that relationship was compromised by this person's actions. So it could be like this. I read this way too. So this is the home. This is where someone should feel safe. They should feel trust, but there was sadness. This could be also like a family friend with friendly here and trust. This, I don't like this. This could be a home where there is like a religious leader or some type of spiritual leader that was doing this. They were doing out of love. All right. This is also the energy of, with this card here, in the past my lessons were learned through confusion, through pain. With you I heal and grow through love, through compassion. This is also the energy of someone finding someone in their life, or finding this within themselves, where they are comfortable with giving and receiving unconditional love. This is someone standing in their power, more Aries energy. Another 4. So 44 could be significant. As soon as I get home with Faith is playing, so that seems a little fucking ironic. But just look at them. This is you standing in your power, owning who you are, owning the energy of healing yourself, taking command of your life, of your world, understanding that through this love, through this self-love energy, that you can heal and you can grow, and you don't have to feel small anymore. You can and will be the center of your story. You are the main character. Give me one more for can we put the past? A death and a rebirth. This is you transmuting that energy. This makes me want to cry. This is you transmuting that energy. This is Scorpio energy. This is you taking this pain here all the shit that was fucking with your head that should have crippled you. You took that energy and you allowed yourself to open up and receive something greater than you ever thought you could. And that's the love of self. Being this open, imagine it would be like, this would almost be like a trust fall. You close your eyes and the universe is telling you to fall, and you're thinking to yourself, I want to cry. And you're like, no, I've done this before. I've allowed myself to fall and fucked myself up each and every time. But that was because you were coming from a different energy, a different space, a different perspective on your life and what you want your life to be or to look like. So once you allowed yourself to open up and to heal from inside out, it transformed you into this powerhouse energy. Being able to come out better on the other side of a situation. This is a portal here. Stepping through that portal, and it is limitless possibilities on the opposite side. That's where the star is. That's where the star is. And at the bottom with the King of Cups. If this has to do with, again, a relationship, if this has to do with a relationship, this is someone who's entered your life or will enter your life. That is a true divine masculine. This is someone who knows how to hold that space for you in order for you to grow. And it's not, like, I don't want people to think that you just sit in relationships and nothing is changing. When I say that both people are, this is two people who are willing to try. This is, I don't want to hear what you're talking about. That shit doesn't make sense. This is, all right, I'm going to listen. And maybe the first time I don't hear you, maybe the second time I don't hear you, but maybe that's because I'm listening from a different lens that I should be listening from. But we're still in this to try to understand and grow. It's becoming commander-in-chief of your own life. This is someone who, if you have had issues in the past, can we put the past behind us? Is we've grown from that. So that's no longer an issue for us. We no longer resonate with that energy. Missed opportunities. The Knight of Cups it's Pisces energy too. The Knight of Cups, this is like romantic. Someone who shows you unconditional love. What do we say? Thank you for holding space for me to feel safe. Safe enough to love unconditionally. Safe enough to receive love unconditionally. This is someone who wants to love you. And just so they're not, in the past, you looked, that's what it is. Can we put the past behind us? Because of the 3 cups that you were still holding on to, those 3 cups that card is gone already, with the 5 of Cups, where she was letting go of that 1 cup she was starting to let go of. It was like these 3 cups here. Maybe you were healing, but you were still holding on to stuff. That would be saying like, yeah, I'm over this, or I'm going to let this relationship go. I don't want to be involved with this person anymore. But you still hold on to things that are sentimental to you, that make you feel good about this person, when that energy is almost counterproductive. So maybe there were things that you were holding on to or are holding on to, that once you release them, you'll be able to turn your gaze from here and see this cup that this person is offering you. All this love that this person is offering you. And I feel as if we're already past that stage, though, with the Emperor and the death and rebirth. That's a major transformation. And out of these 6 cards, 3 of them are major arcanas. The Sun, the Emperor, and the death and rebirth. 10, 4. Oh, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4 is significant. This is beautiful. Look, with the Ace of Cups at the cut. That's really dope. You have, like, really, really, really allowed yourself to be open. Allowed, like, fully open. If you went through some really fucked up shit, some stuff that would make a grown man cry, and that is all people should cry if they need to, but, or when they feel, if it's something sad and they want to, they're feeling empathetic towards it, why is it like such a bad thing to cry? But if you've gone through some shit, some terrible shit, and terrible shit doesn't just have to be mentally or physically or, you know, the S word. Emotionally, you could be taken through the ringer. If you're like super empathic and you're being taken through the ringer emotionally, it feels like a death in itself. Like, I really don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry, I'm looking for some cards. But yeah, the shit is not cute at all. I don't want those. Exceto no chiste. I wanted these. Oh, we can use those too. Pegarofono siete. And the magical spirit. I wasn't expecting this type of message. It's pretty dope though. I want to get this magical spirit deck. It's not enough room on this in my little area. This is to give you, I like this deck because it's like a believing in yourself type of energy. Kind of celebrating you and who you are. And this dope ass energy that you possess. And with the 444, the stability and connection that you have, the protection to the divine is crazy. True blue, you're true blue to yourself. You're true blue to your spirit. You're true blue to the spirit, to the divine. That which is true will always be enough. Truth, honor, empress, integrity. Number 37 or 73 could be significant. 54 or 45 could be significant. 10 and 6. 106. 61, 16. And 44. 41 and 43, 34 and 13. And 10. But Empress energy. You're in your bag. Empress and Emperor. So that's like, yo, you found your one, or you will be finding your one, or you're together with your one. There's truth in your relationship. There's honor, integrity, respect. And if this is not like a relationship, again, this is you balancing that masculine, feminine energy within yourself. We have the portal. Are you ready? Adventure, ancestors calling. Going through the portal. Number 17, 71. or 8 is significant. Going through the portal, and she's about to step through. Look at the light. Endless possibilities. Something can be specific about a portal. Maybe you are a portal, or you have a portal. You open portals, you close portals. I don't know. We have number 42, 24, or 6. Acceptance, letting go, water, non-resistant. This is you opening up, allowing shit to be, believing in, just with your intuition, believing in your own power. You can let go now. Surrender to what is. Stop playing. And then those look, I don't think those are sunflowers, but they look like little sunflowers. It could be like little daisies or something. That could be significant. And then we have number 8 with magic, power, beginnings, transformation with the freaking death card, death and rebirth. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Stepping into this portal, it's like stepping into a new timeline. You're stepping into a new timeline. That is so fucking dope. All right. Let's get some. I don't know if I'm going to do the letters. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me get one more. Thank you. Thank you. We have rose quartz with love. Rose quartz is a quintessential love stone. It can help attract a soulmate or enhance an existing relationship. This beautiful crystal makes it easier for you to love unconditionally and to accept love from others without hesitation. Rose quartz promotes gentleness, kindness, softness, beauty, romance, and affection. Affirmation: I am kind and loving to others, and as such, I attract more love into my life. Come through, Spirit. The Sunstone. The Sun. Creativity. Sunstone is the yang counterpart to Moonstone, the masculine energy. Stimulating leadership, personal power, and strength. The stone is the center of the universe with planets revolving around it. Sunstone encourages you to take center stage, to be in the limelight, and to let your light shine. The iridescent glitter in Sunstone helps you sparkle and be confident with your creative expression. I am a creative person. I always have the confidence to let my light shine. Come on. Like, come on. Du så que tiene fiesta. All right, one more. I don't know how to say that. Pietersite? I don't know. So you can see it. It's probably backwards. Pietersite. It's determination. This stone helps remove stagnant energies, habits, and patterns from your life, and encourages you to take action towards your dreams. It gives you the determination to follow and stay on your path by releasing hesitation, uncertainty, and self-doubt. Didn't we see something? I don't know. I am determined to stay on my path. I will let nothing deter me from reaching my goal. Remember I said holding on to things that, like you were holding on to things that were no longer serving you. But you're in such a different energy now. It's so beautiful. With mental clarity at the bottom. Yellow calcite. Calcite releases stagnant energy, and the color yellow enhances mental clarity. Yellow calcite can boost your brain power and intellect, and is especially helpful if you are studying, writing, or learning a new subject. Carry yellow calcite or place it on your desk desk to stimulate and sharpen your mind. My mind is sharp, clear, and alert. I easily process and retain information. Come through spirit. So look at there though. I like when the tarot reader I used to watch, Mermaid Prophetess. She's like, come through spirit, come through. I like when she said that. All right. So yeah, I think it's pretty dope what has come out. Oh, we didn't do these. All right. And then we're out. But I think it's really dope how the cards came together like butt cheeks. Everything just came together like butt cheeks. And it could be with this blue color. Now that I'm looking, it's blue inside of this portal. Maybe there's a neat, like once you get through this portal, that's where this refreshing energy will come from. Maybe people will start to see your depth of energy, your depth of love, your depth of knowledge. You'll start to attract people who are on your same frequency, your same vibration. Either you will see the sincerity in the situation or someone will see the sincerity in you. All right. All right. Let us get these and then we're out of here. So we have nature. Connect with nature to ground and inspire yourself. So these, I guess, would be messages from spirit, just to, you know, maybe some of these will resonate with you going out into like the park or maybe near water, because this kind of looks like water to me. A lake could be significant, a waterfall. We have purpose. Discover and live your life's purpose. And this is a compass. Maybe if you are taking a nature trip or a trail, going camping, remember a compass. Something about not being able to use your phone or something. I don't know. But maybe like old-fashioned, bring a compass with you. This could just be the compass of just holding up your journey. Maybe it's starting to take you in a different direction. Then we have action. Take steps that lead you closer to your dreams. Yeah, we're taking you in a different direction. Maybe you got off path a little. And now you are finding your way with the 3 cups that you were paying too much attention to. Now you're finding your way back home. Aww. To self or to someone else. And then we have receptivity. Be open to receiving love and abundance. Not just giving, but more so on the receiving. Maybe you've been a giver for a great deal of your life, and now it's time for you to start to receive. And a gratitude list could be significant, or just being grateful for the things that you can be grateful for, and not pay so much attention to what could go wrong or what is going wrong. And look, I say that, and it says manifestation. Focus on what you truly desire. The universe will respond. And the last one. Faith. Trust that the universe has your back. So fiesta. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you, my lovelies, for watching and liking and sharing and subscribing and all the beautiful things that you do. It's much appreciated. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome freaking day. Bye.